All right, guys, it is 7th day of July, and it is the Trade Lab brought to you by RiosQuant. What's happening, everybody? EP here. Just going to do a quick little recap on today's session. We are very close to getting our first target here on crude oil. In fact, I'm just going to take one off. It's close enough. Take $400 out of a 2 lot there. I still got one left here on crude oil. And the last stop I have, I'm going to place right there at break even so we can't lose any money. That makes it a profitable day. All right, so that last one I've got sitting on the second level. I think I'll just bring this down. We're so early. We've got 50 minutes left in prime time. Let's see how the market reacts to the first level of support. Is it going to bounce or is it going to continue to crash back down? We shall see. Now I'm stopped out of this next chart over, which is the NASDAQ. I'll talk about that one. I'll talk about the crude. And guys, we're about there. Look at that. Live trade just happened right here on the recording. Natural gas. This is one I've been calling since about 9:40 this morning, the last half hour. Let's actually start with this one, shall we? Natural gas, one of our biggest laggards. How do I know that? Because I use the market analyzer to identify that. Click on the 1 hour over here until I got all the red. And look at that. Number one is crude, copper, silver, natural gas. All four of those markets red across the board. So I've got a sentiment right now, which is mixed. When you have a mixed sentiment, according to the correlations, you want to be following those markets that are right here in column C: gold, crude, gas, currencies. And the fact that they're yellow, you want to be buying the leaders and selling the laggards. Buying the leaders, selling the laggards. So it's exactly what I've been trying to do here all morning for this natural gas. Finally kicked in the opportunity here. You guys just saw it happen live. This is bear zone 2. Okay. So we got bear zone 1. Now let's try a different color so you guys can see it. We got bear zone 1, bear zone 2, and bear zone, oh, it's supposed to be a 3. And I've got a couple of lots here in place. Now I got to go get a protective stop. You can see I'm trying to get one done, profit target halfway down, and then at the bottom of the second zone is where I'll take the second one off. Let's go ahead and place a protective stop above that top yellow, which was a support, now becomes a resistance level. So I'm using that for protection. So there's my protective stop. Okay, and this is a nice clean box trade, guys. Talked about this earlier. I'll whip the box right back together here. 8 o'clock up at the level. That's where the box would start to 11. 8 to 11 is prime time. So that right there is what we refer to as the box. So you can see we broke early at 7:50. You could have gotten into this trade right at 8 o'clock or got in early. And if you wanted to go for the bottom or get in later, like I just did, you can see that there's some dots in there. Those dots are actually a channel break, which are right before a RQ level. So I had my stop working just below that, waiting for it to be tested and to be broken. And so we'll see how that one pans out. Same concept is exactly what I did for the crude oil over here to the left. And crude oil originally broke back up here at 820. The consistency of weakness only lasted for 5 minutes. It came back for another 5 minutes. And then we went neutral forever. So when I joined the room this morning near 9:30, obviously I saw this channel. And I said, hey, there's an opportunity to sell here. And that's exactly where I sold 2 lots. Sold one, took one off for about 425, 450. And the second one, you can see I'm still in with some open trade equity, and I'm break even. And I get my target way down at the bottom. Last one I'll talk about is NASDAQ. NASDAQ we took for a very short ride. This is a counter trend trade. I sold the market. Let me make these a little skinnier. I sold the market in a bull zone. That's a risk. You know, we came down below this channel. I don't do this all that often. Volatility just hasn't really been there. It's been choppy, and I thought, well, let's just see if we can take this market for a run down, because it's failed to go higher, and it's coming down and testing a new low. And I took it for one profit target, and then what I made, I gave about half of that back. So not much. Anybody making money in the Nasdaq today, I'd like to see it. It's not an easy market to make money right now. Mostly because of this picture right here. VIX. VIX is just, God, just pathetic. So thank God for other markets, right? Thank God for other markets. Any one of these markets, I trade the same exact way. I don't care what it is. Same set of logic. And if you want to learn more about it, then get your butt back here tomorrow and we'll do it again. And as for now, my name's EVP. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I'll see you guys tomorrow.